The Kansas City Chiefs are no strangers to headlines, but the recent development involving Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift has sent shockwaves across both the sports and entertainment worlds. Their relationship has drawn massive attention, intertwining the NFL spotlight with global pop culture in ways the league has rarely seen before. This story is not only about a high-profile romance, but also about the ripple effects it creates for the Chiefs and the NFL itself. Every move, appearance, and comment from the couple now fuels speculation about its impact on Kelce's career, team focus, and public perception. The Chiefs' locker room, while familiar with media attention, has entered uncharted territory with this cultural crossover. Beyond the entertainment buzz, questions loom about how this heightened spotlight could influence dynamics within the team and the broader NFL brand. At the center of it all is Kelce, balancing personal happiness with professional responsibility, and Swift, bringing unprecedented visibility to the sport. Before the headlines connected his name to global pop superstardom, Travis Kelce had already secured his legacy as one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history. His consistent production, leadership, and unmatched chemistry with Patrick Mahomes have been pivotal to the Chiefs' dominance. Year after year, Kelce has elevated his performance when the stakes are highest, becoming a symbol of reliability and brilliance in critical moments. His presence on the field goes beyond statistics. He embodies the spirit of Kansas City football. Teammates and coaches alike view him as a cornerstone of the franchise's success. Yet with such stature comes added scrutiny. Now with his personal life in the global spotlight, questions arise about how this attention may affect his game and his standing as a leader. For Kelce, the challenge is maintaining focus on football while navigating a narrative far larger than the sport itself. His response to this balancing act may define the next chapter of his career. Taylor Swift's presence has transformed how the NFL engages with a broader audience. Her influence extends far beyond stadium appearances, reshaping fan demographics and sparking unprecedented crossover interest. Broadcasts highlight her reactions, merchandise sales spike when she attends games, and suddenly, millions of viewers with no prior football interest are tuning in. For the league, this represents an unexpected surge in cultural relevance. For the Chiefs, it creates both opportunity and challenge. Increased exposure magnifies every performance, every decision, and every narrative surrounding the team. While some fans embrace the new wave of attention, others question whether the football itself risks being overshadowed. Swift's global reach ensures that the Chiefs are now part of conversations beyond sports networks, blending entertainment and athletics in a way that alters perception. Her influence cannot be dismissed as a passing distraction. It has become a defining element of the Chiefs' current story, intertwining with Kelce's journey in ways that shape both image and expectation. Inside the Chiefs' locker room, the impact of Kelce's high-profile relationship is felt in subtle but significant ways. Teammates respect him as a leader and veteran, but the constant media coverage introduces challenges to maintaining focus. Younger players adjusting to NFL life now see firsthand how personal narratives can shape professional perception. Coaches emphasize discipline, reminding the team that outside noise must not distract from preparation. At the same time, some players recognize the benefits of the spotlight. Increased visibility raises the profile of the franchise and creates opportunities for individuals beyond and the field. The key question is whether this attention strengthens the team's unity or risks creating friction. Thus far, Kelce has balanced his role, effectively using his leadership to keep teammates focused on their shared mission. Still, the locker room is aware that the scrutiny will only intensify, and how they manage it will influence both performance and public perception throughout the season. For Patrick Mahomes, the relationship between Kelce and Swift presents both unique challenges and unexpected advantages. As the face of the franchise, Mahomes is accustomed to constant media attention, but this level of external spotlight is new even for him. He understands that Kelce's ability to stay focused directly impacts the offense, given their unparalleled connection on the field. Mahomes has publicly supported his teammate, reinforcing the trust and bond that fuels their success. Privately, however, he must ensure that the heightened attention does not create distractions for a team built on precision and discipline. Mahomes himself benefits from the additional exposure, as the Chiefs' profile grows beyond traditional football audiences. Yet he knows championships are not won in headlines. They are won in preparation, execution, and focus. His role becomes one of steadying influence, balancing encouragement with accountability, ensuring that the team's core identity remains rooted in football despite the noise surrounding them. Andy Reid has faced countless challenges in his Hall of Fame caliber coaching career, but managing the balance between media frenzy and team focus requires a different type of leadership. Known for his calm demeanor and steady hand, Reid has emphasized that personal matters must never overshadow collective goals. He recognizes the magnitude of the attention, but keeps his message simple. Performance on the field determines success. Behind closed doors, Reid stresses discipline and unity, reinforcing that distractions, no matter how significant, must not compromise preparation. At the SII, meantime, his ability to adapt allows him to acknowledge the reality of the situation. Reid knows the spotlight cannot be turned off, so he focuses on controlling what the team can manage: effort, commitment, and execution. His leadership ensures that while the Chiefs may be navigating uncharted waters, their foundation remains steady. Reid's steadying influence is perhaps the most crucial factor in ensuring that this cultural phenomenon strengthens rather than destabilizes the team. Beyond Kansas City, the NFL itself is experiencing the ripple effects of this unexpected cultural crossover. Swift's presence has boosted television ratings, expanded international interest, and generated headlines in outlets far removed from sports. The league, always eager to grow its brand, has embraced this wave, promoting moments that connect entertainment with the game. However, this strategy is not without critics. Some argue that the league risks alienating traditional fans by emphasizing celebrity over competition. Others contend that this new audience represents growth the NFL cannot ignore. For franchises across the league, the Chiefs' spotlight serves as both a model and a warning. It demonstrates the power of cultural influence, but also highlights the risks of distraction. The NFL's ability to balance entertainment appeal with the integrity of the sport will shape how this moment is remembered. Ultimately, the Kelce-Swift connection has positioned football at the intersection of sports and global entertainment in unprecedented fashion. Among fans, the reactions to Kelce and Swift's relationship remain deeply divided. For some, the story brings excitement, merging two worlds they admire. New supporters flock to Chiefs games, embracing the spectacle and fueling a surge in merchandise sales. For others, the attention feels misplaced, detracting from the core of the sport they cherish. Social media amplifies these divisions. Among fans, the reactions to Kelce and Swift's relationship remain deeply divided. For some, the story brings excitement, merging two worlds they admire. New supporters flock to Chiefs games, embracing the spectacle and fueling a surge in merchandise sales. For others, the attention feels misplaced, detracting from the core of the sport they cherish. Social media amplifies these divisions, with debates raging over whether the coverage helps or harms the game. Chiefs supporters in particular grapple with balancing appreciation for Kelce's personal happiness with concern for the team's focus. The passion of the fan base ensures that every development is magnified, every appearance analyzed. This dynamic illustrates how deeply sports and culture are intertwined. While opinions differ, one truth is clear. The relationship has drawn unprecedented attention to Kansas City, making the Chiefs a focal point of both sports and pop culture conversations worldwide. The fans' divided voices reflect the broader tension of this unique moment. For Travis Kelce, the relationship's impact on his legacy cannot be ignored. Already established as one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game, his personal life now intertwines with his professional narrative in ways few athletes experience. Some will celebrate his ability to balance global attention with elite performance, viewing him as a cultural icon beyond football. Others may question whether the spotlight diluted focus during critical stretches of his career. Kelce himself has acknowledged the importance of staying grounded, emphasizing that his identity remains rooted in football. Yet, as history often shows, legacies are shaped not only by performance, but also by the broader narratives surrounding an athlete. This chapter of Kelce's journey may ultimately highlight his ability to thrive under extraordinary circumstances. Bati. Whether celebrated as a symbol of balance or scrutinized for distraction, his legacy will forever be linked to this unprecedented intersection of sports and global entertainment. The story of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift has redefined the conversation surrounding the Kansas City Chiefs and the NFL. What began as personal news quickly became a cultural phenomenon, pulling football into the global spotlight in unexpected ways. For Kelce, the challenge is clear: maintain his dominance on the field while navigating unprecedented attention off it. For Mahomes, Reed, and the Chiefs, the focus must remain on football, even as outside narratives swirl. For the NFL, this moment represents an opportunity to expand its reach, but also a test of balance between spectacle and sport. The future of the story remains unwritten, but its impact is undeniable. The Chiefs now stand at the crossroads of athletic greatness and cultural relevance, tasked with proving that focus and unity can withstand even the brightest of spotlights. How they respond will shape not only their season, but also their place in history.